Hey everyone, Codex here. I hope you're doing fantastic. So today what we're gonna do is take a look at Terra Luna and we'll just discuss where things will go from here because it seems like there is still a lot of confusion about what's happening with the project, and frankly I'm still seeing several people throwing their money expecting Luna to go back up. And so today I'll bring everything down for you so you can have a clear understanding of what's happening so far. So Luna, which is Terra's second native token after UST, went basically down over 99.99% in the last week, and its price went from roughly 120 US dollars to less than a fraction of a penny. And we've seen several tragic stories of people attempting to harm themselves because of it, which is honestly super sad. And yes, Terra is definitely responsible for all of this. However, despite everything happening, it seems like people are still waiting for things to improve, and they expect the Kwon to fix his mess, especially after his latest tweets yesterday. So apparently, based on his tweets, of course, they will be giving some money back to the community, and that's what he said yesterday when someone asked him about the rest of their holdings. So what he is saying in here is that Terra, they will compensate for the losses from the rest of the LFJ reserves. Now, bear in mind, LFJ has no money left whatsoever, and I've shown you this chart 4 days ago in the previous Luna video, and I say that the reserves are totally empty. And bear in mind, Luna did in fact use all the BTC they had, which was about 80,000 coins worth of 2.8 billion to save their project, and they ended up failing in the process of repaying their stablecoin. And they basically traded 2.8 billion worth of BTC for about 41k USD worth of Luna, which is insane. My issue about all of this is the Kwon and how he claims that he will repay the community in a form of an airdrop when he doesn't have the money to cover 1% of the damage he has done. He has absolutely no money whatsoever, and if you exclude UST from their LFJ reserves, they have less than 100 million in total, which is nothing. They currently have a bit of AVAX, some BNB, and about 300 BTC, as you can see. And if we add their UST to their supply, to the total amount then that would take us to 190 million, but that's still worthless, and we don't even know if UST will remain at its current price. UST could be at 5 cents a piece tomorrow, and this 100 million becomes 40 million, and this is basically the same game over and over, promising your community when you know that you can deliver. And if you believed him the first time and you ended up getting destroyed, I don't see why you should listen again to someone who has caused you so much pain. And the other thing that personally bothers me is how delusional investors are. I see a lot of people talking about how Luna could reach $1 US, or some are even talking about new all-time highs, which doesn't make sense. Bro, the supply is super high. Luna's supply went from basically 340 million to about 6,500 billion coins, okay? So basically there are over 6.5 trillion Luna circulating around, and so its tokenomics and its supply are currently very bad. They are even worse than those of Dogecoin. Listen, in order for Luna to reach $1 US, its market cap needs to get multiplied by 5,550, which would take the current market cap to over 6.6 trillion US, which is basically 5 times the market cap of the entire cryptocurrency asset, or 30 times Ethereum's market cap, which won't happen, okay? Is there a chance it happens with the current supply? Absolutely not. It won't, and it can't. And yes, we haven't talked about the burning, because if they start burning Luna, then yes, the price will go up, and that's how things work basically. Lower supply, higher demand, thus higher prices. But Terra doesn't even have the money to buy the Luna supply to burn it. They don't even have the money to do that. Look, you want to invest your money? Do it. I don't care. It's not like I'm gonna beg you not to do so, because in the past I've said several times that they are working with known scammers and that Anchor protocol has several issues and people don't listen. And if you want to do the same mistake over and over, then that's your problem. I don't hate Terra. I don't hate the project. I honestly don't care much about it. I just don't want my viewers to get hammered and dragged down into this hole. So that's about it for me. And look, even CZ, which is Binance's founder, tweeted this yesterday after the Kwon's claim that he will work with major exchanges to issue an airdrop and reward the community. And CZ knows that things are tough and that they won't improve. And if you think that the man doesn't care, if you think that CZ doesn't care, he really does. And he even lost about 1.6 billion in USD amid the collapse. Look, things aren't clear yet, okay? And apparently they'll do a fork and we will move on to Terra V2, Terra 2.0, but all of this is just talk. If he's gonna bring another algorithmic stablecoin, then it's basically the same thing, and so there will be no need to migrate. In my opinion, I think he's lost. I think he's trying to correct his mistakes. I'm not saying he's not doing so, but I think he is really overwhelmed about how things end up for him, which has led to not knowing what to do and not knowing how to communicate, of course. It's like they are jumping from one thing to the other, trying to fix this, which won't be fixed in my opinion. If you lost your money, remember that this isn't everything in life. There are honestly more important things than having a pile of cash, and you will get your chance to make it back. Just learn and keep building. So that was about it, guys, for today. Thanks for sticking by till the end. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share your thoughts about Luna in the comments, of course. Have a nice day and see you in the next video. Bye bye.